As a child, you would wait and watch from far away, but you always knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. In youth, you'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream. Here we are, don't turn away now. We are the warriors that built this town. Here we are, don't turn away now. We are the warriors that built this town. The time will come when you have to rise above the rest and prove yourself. Your spirit never dies. Farewell, I've gone to take my throne above, but don't weep for me, 'cause this will be the labor of my love. Here we are, don't turn away now. We are the warriors that built this town. Here we are, don't turn away now. We are the warriors that built this town. Here we are, don't turn away now. We are the warriors that built this town. Here we are, don't turn away now. We are the warriors that built this town. From dust.
에이콘
스피릿
다대 메테오스 와이드 터틀
붐
톤
와치 러블링
산
LPGGM 고릴라
루퍼
고고잉 아메이
데프
헐
잭파 티키 폰
세이
제로 하이
바다
홀스
어메이징
어메이징 레몬 네이션
콜라 비역스
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 바이러스
바이러스 크로우 마타
쿨 인섹트
임
유
유지야
클리어러
클리어로
댄디 러스트 보이
라스트 보이
러스트 보이
Winning means pretty much everything to me.
You have to win that world championship.
한국 같은 경우는 전쟁이라고 생각해요, 대회를.
100 players playing this game, and now there's 70 million people playing it.
Not even making it will be devastating.
people expect us to win.
Into the quarterfinals.
Everybody wants to win.
Our new League of Legends World Champions.
Comes down to this one day, and then it's all what matters.
Wicked jumps on towards them. They force them back onto the mountain. Alliance will finally take their first victory.
可以有机会让大家看到我们中国选手的实力。
He gets away. No, Sam comes around. Yellowstar hooks in. He's in trouble now. He will go down.
To be the best, you have to beat the best, so I have no fear at all.
Will then the one Fnatic take down Samsung Blue.
It's an awesome Fnatic to prove that Europe is a strong region, and we had a really rocky start and it's not going so well yet. But I still believe we can make it.
It's funny, like, we have beat the Korean teams, that's supposed to be the hardest, and we have lost to the other two teams, which everyone kind of thought we would win.
We have to cut down on the individual mistakes we're making because we do get caught out a lot, and that was the reason we lost against Nat and White Shield.
Gadget Shield taking back so many hooks.
Shield just getting too close with no vision of where Nat and White Shield were.
We have to talk a lot about our ban and pick phase because I felt like both our game against OMG and LMQ, we gave away a bit too much and our composition didn't really make as much sense as our composition versus blue.
It's really important that people stay calm and don't panic, because when you panic you make mistakes, and that's really bad if this happens.
Like people call the Korean machines, we have to be more like that, have no emotion during the game. You just have to play it safe and be more methodical.
For me, it's really important that the EU region as well. We saw SK losing already, so Fnatic that we both make it out of groups.
So as we get towards pick and ban, we have a little
red side. I think it just hurts them a little bit more. Fnatic has been having. I wonder if Fnatic can get the mid-game.
Incredible analysis of how this group goes. But guys, now that the champions are locked in
to lay those down, we'll see if the vision continues to control the game for Fnatic here. If OMG starts to go hard out of the gate, we are on to the Rift.
Point of things. Got his blue buff as well, so maybe thinking, do I really want to go home? Actually, there is Cool going to dive in onto him. Peke has the death mark on.
Very close to going down. And OMG, like you said, Jat, they are sixes across the border, at least higher level right now.
Much from it. Peke needed to go back to base anyway. He would have liked to delay a bit longer for his teams on Holy Grail. But now, again, roaming Dada 7.
Very close to getting hit up. Yellowstar giving himself a quick spell. That movement speed passive from Nami gets him to safety.
In case Fnatic do come around, there is a pink ward cleared out, so maybe OMG will be left somewhat guessing in this mid lane. There is a stun coming in, but you see Loveling stuck around long enough. They're actually going to dive towards Peke. Deathmark is down. Peke's not going to survive this one, but he does get the kill on the way out and gets the first blood even.
He just barely fell prey to that one, and so as teleports down, Equalizer doesn't quite get it. Let's see if they make use of that teleport more than just a one-for-one trade, though.
Still the pressure on the mid lane. Cools grabbing double buffs off of that one. Soaz does come down. He overheats on the harpoon shot, not leaving him in a safe situation. That means Scrap Shield can't be used. A bit of a mistake there as Soaz tries to put the team on his back for a quick second. He is forced to go right back to Yellow Star and Cyanide for safety.
Yes. Very key there. That able to get
no
it. No,
way.
Soaz.
Honk landing from Dada, and there comes Cooling with the lantern, and Soaz. You see him on the player cam in that bottom left.
Matter if he's on that Zillion or now he gets that Zed, he is doing work with the help of the jungle and the help of the Roman Dada. Fnatic now trying to answer with a bit of their own, and it's going to be the teleport coming in from Going. Will he be able to activate? He flashes over it. Yellow Star's going to be hit. The tidal wave does come out, but OMG just surfs over it, and they're going to keep this one going. Loveling, can he get in? He does go for the flash. Going's auto is going to get that one and secure the kill, and OMG starts their rampage.
All 5 members of OMG in the bottom lane. Fnatic trying desperately.
May start to shine, headed off onto those side lanes. Actually, Loveling going to come around, try and steal away the red buff, and tries becomes a lot easier when you've got that smite available.
Infinity Edge onto San. Fnatic trying to group to make up for it, but they just strictly don't have the spells right now. Dada gets caught way out of position.
Nicely done. The calling coming across from San. He has not finished the Infinity Edge, but he's still able to put out big damage with all the pieces on it. Cool's trying to keep this one going. Yellow Star with the double bubble to keep this one a bit disengaged, as only one was lost on each side. Zed, I'm going to get a Quicksilver Sash. Well, you are so far away from that right now, and OMG is right on the front doorstep. Oh no! A pie to the face of Reckless as Cyanide dodges out on that one, and it looks like he will be getting popped by the death mark. He goes down to Kathy in surprise, can finish Going, but he flashes over the wall. Sound with a beautiful relentless pursuit to save himself as well.
OMG sat on that Equalizer and got flanked very well by Fnatic. They're desperately trying to get away because that gank actually went pear-shaped.
Double slow for Soaz, and he's going to finish off with a flame spinner. Meanwhile, Peke chasing Cool, lands the stun. One, he's in the bush. Oh, he's juking round, but well, I got excited about that one. Peke able to finish off plenty of HP, and just like that.
If the team does start Dragon, it would be OMG because they have much better fight peel. Fnatic doesn't really want to deal with Ryze right now, especially if they have to funnel in a line. If Fnatic is to win this fight, it would be about a tremendous Equalizer. That one is okay.
An Equalizer they can't really follow up on. It's Going able to just use his ult and really get out of that. Cyanide is the focus, forced to repel in defense again, but he's just going to go down. The itsy bitsy spider goes down the spout indeed. Oh, Yellow Star on the edge. Gets hooked by the tail. Peke trying to do what he can. Is able to drop Cool on this one, but I don't think the team can answer. This is a dangerous spot for him to be in right now.
And just like that, Fnatic being jumped on here. San is actually low. Peke coming back into the fight. Big stun onto Dada. Reckless will actually pick it up with the accompanying surprise.
That would nearly zero them out. This could be that time it happens. Again, dodging out on the ultimate. He's going to go ahead and pop his Zanyas, though. Nice time for the death mark.
Just a couple mid laners. QSS on him as of yet. There's one try. Can he get him?
There's the answer for you. Goes right back into the base. Oh, he pulls back the Shadow, but he gets hit. That turret shot did go back to him as well.
But he pulled the entire Fnatic team into the base, and OMG is just taking the Dragon. A one-for-one trade that results in a Dragon for OMG is a great move for OMG. Stronger, and it's all about the catches here. Or if Fnatic can just go for a turret, despite being blind on Baron. It's actually a huge risk right now because OMG could be doing Baron. Fnatic pushes mid.
Wow.
They're going to trade here, but...
Very bold.
How much are they going to
trade?
It was a really delayed move onto Baron.
Fnatic are pushing straight up that mid lane. Baron is going to go down here for OMG, but they may lose an inhibitor for it. They're going to recall, though. Well, Fnatic have already got the turret. The inhib's going down. That's a trade that Fnatic will probably say, we'll take it.
Watch this flank from OMG, though. Going is behind them. I just don't think the timing syncs up right. Fnatic has a good chance of getting away from this one unscathed.
Very nicely done. Definitely a mistake by OMG to stop the strategy that was keeping Fnatic from getting anything. They switch up one thing and Fnatic says that's what we needed.
Well, plus the Dragon,
ahead.
That's a fantastic trade in gold as long as Fnatic can avoid a 5v5 fight.
Well, they'll avoid everything because OMG say, you're going Dragon, let's do the same to you. We're going to push straight down this mid lane. Inner turret being tanked up here by Going. That one should go down. Fnatic dawdling a little bit there. There were a couple of recalls cancelled. They actually lose their inner. The inning's going to take damage as well.
Reckless is still farming the side lane. It's a 5-man LPL team with Baron. They're willing to die.
This is what we saw with a mistake in the Tristana game. Reckless not being with the team. OMG saying, past the turret we go. Taking down the inhibitor turret. Loveling jumps in to make sure Peke cannot start to stun and clean things up. Reckless is still pushing the bottom lane. They lose the inhibitor, and it looks like they could even have a top to go for as well, but somebody does have to take care of Reckless.
It is a huge investment by Fnatic to be willing to trade inhibitors. That could have been held 5v5, but they're trying for more. They are trying to keep the pressure on OMG here. It's a Rise going back for Reckless. I think he gets 1 turret for the inhibitor. Do not agree with that call in the slightest, but maybe he gets 2. Let's see.
He does. And
does it cost him his life?
Honestly, Fnatic might not be too upset about that. There's a flash in from Going. Reckless himself will flash, will heal, will slow down Going, and slows into a crawl as well. And Reckless looks like he's walking away unscathed from it.
They are a playmaking team.
OMG now flexing their muscles, saying we can just walk in here and start getting some pop shots onto the inhibitor. Loveling with the blue buff, able to just continuously throw out that spread of spikes and keep the disengage. But the double bubble goes out. Scatter the weak. That's the ultimate on 2. That's going to be Loveling, and he goes down. Soaz is overheating. They got to back off here. The miscommunication can really throw this one off, but all of Fnatic pulls back at the same time. Nicely done. Loveling down.
And a hero minion saved Cyanide after that was scary. There's a catch a bit by Going.
Peke gets hit. That's the ultimate from Going. He is able to get out alive. The shield comes in from the Seraph. He will be safe. Dada gets hit up from a living artillery. Reckless starting to pick up kills for himself. Did throw down the Quicksilver Sash to stay safe in that one.
That's kind of the only way OMG finds a fight is Going walking into them. Again, it's 1 kill and on a support though. Let's see if Fnatic can turn any type of benefit off that kill.
This is where decisiveness is really going to play into things. Peke's ultimate's going to be coming up pretty quickly. Quick cooldown on that one. They're going to take this in him. Will they go for the bottom in him as well?
Flanking from behind.
There is the Culling coming through. Yellow Star down to half. There is Loveling coming in. Quick exhaust though will mean that he has to back away. Fnatic get the in him, but now they're in a scenario where they're at half HP, and Baron's maybe not even a realistic target. They've got to keep OMG away from that as well.
Very back and forth.
Of it either, so what are they going to do? Actually starting to push down that middle lane. Fnatic sending the low HP members back to heal up so they can come back into this fight. OMG actually have positional advantage here on Fnatic running into that in him. So of course did recall, so he's going to be back at that one. Fnatic should at least be able to try and defend, but also have to be real careful that you don't get hooked.
And there's some minions on the side of Fnatic as well, maybe taking down a second inhibitor, but Peke is way away from home. Great equalizer.
Equalizer does shut it down. The Zanyas may have been a bit too early on that one. It is, and he goes down in the end. Fast fingers are not going to keep you alive in that case. Soaz could be having a bad day here as well. The bubble staving off a bit of aggression, but another hook to come in. And let's be honest, 147 CS down, he's not going to be able to provide much.
And with 2 solo laners down for 50 seconds, there is a real danger of losing the entire game. Luckily, OMG doesn't have minions in the base, so at the very least, this is an OMG Baron.
That blue blob hanging out right now on the side of OMG.
Can they get the inhibitor? It's so close. I'd love to look at that inhibitor right now. They're going to get it.
There it is. And the minions doing the work for Fnatic. OMG, though, moving up towards Baron. 3 men that are left alive from Fnatic.
Inhibitors on both sides. 1 wrong move or misstep is game. You can't land them all.
It's like you were saying, Joe, the 1 mistake is going to mean everything now.
Yeah, and funnily enough, as we say, as we see the Dragon being done by OMG, Fnatic are actually pushing into this top turret, and they're going to take this one as well. So that is another tower going down.
So fast, and they know Zed is actually killing their inhibitor, so game on.
Baron going down quite quick, not going to have much from Ardent Blaze. Baron goes down. How many do they send back? It's going to be cool, doing quite a bit of work. He gets the inhib. Looks like he's going to be forced to back though, and Fnatic will not look to make any forward moves off of this without the vision of the full team.
How it goes down.
Oh,
another one falls wide, but they get Stada!
Stada is going to go to half HP, uses the Mikhails there though to get out of that stun lock, and honestly, Cyanide is very low here, of course, has that regen of both the Baron, has Yellow Star keeping him all topped up as well, and Fnatic gonna step in now towards that inhibitor. Another hook comes wide. from Dada. Another cocoon goes wide from Cyanide. The inhibitor though going low. Soa's actually getting trapped up here. Will use the He's on his hands. The cocoon. Dada goes down. Reckless on the killing spree. Are OMG going to try and push back now? It's 5 versus 4 with the inhib down. Bottom inhib open as well.
OMG is just so unable to find a fight. Going can walk in for a rune prison, but the Zhonya's will disengage the stun.
Very close. Mercurial Scimitar coming out of the hands of San. He also uses his heal on that one. It's going to be Deathmark going down, cleared off onto Reckless. He keeps himself quite safe, but the Baron keeping him healthy here. The Guardian Angel still up for Peke, and they pursue on.
Yeah, it's so tense right now. A lot of ultimates down. Peke is incredibly low on mana. Going wants to find this fight, and Fnatic gets both inhibitors.
Honestly, the health bars there
is just ridiculous, and now maybe they can get the middle inhibitor down once again. Fnatic, Reckless, stop killing minions, go back to base.
Oh, I want to see a base race, but it looks like they are going to have to go back way too far up these inhibitor turrets. They're going to lose an inhibitor here. OMG can't really move much off of this. They only had that mid wave, and it's not really a game stopper for them to go to the Nexus turrets. They are waffling quite a bit here. Fnatic,
no one goes back. So as is thinking about going back, but he still has his teleport. They could rush this third inhibitor actually because of the delay. Maybe Fnatic is a mastermind of turret killing.
Oh my gosh, they are going to take down the inhibitor. Go comes in though. They managed to catch Peke.
Oh.
They're going to get him down, but the Guardian Angel will bring him back to life. Cyanide has to go up in the air. The Zhonya's from Peke is not going to be enough to keep him alive. Cool gets one. Lovelin's at the back. His GA goes down. Cyanide's GA goes down. Cyanide dies in the end, and now they've locked up Soaz as well. He will use the Zhonya's. Still the flame spinner doing the damage, but going on a rampage. 3 men down for Fnatic with 70 seconds spawn time.
3 kills. Where does OMG go? Do they try to get the kills, or do they try happen?
They're not going to be able to do much. Those minions did not get there to call in the mid-minion wave when it spawned, so they're instantly on the Nexus turrets. That is going to go down, and they may be even able to
What a kill by Reckless.
Oh my gosh.
No one on OMG is back to base yet.
Cool.
Nobody is back to base.
Oh my god, those Nexus turrets, they're going down. The Super Minions might win the game. The recall's coming in from OMG. They're trying to stop them going through. The Nexus has taken a bit of a beating, but OMG are back onto it.
OMG gets nothing but the gold that they can't spend from that one fight. Instead, they lose an outer turret and the remainder of their base turrets. The only 2 structures for OMG is their top lane inhibitor turret and their Nexus.
Statistically, but by that.
And statistics don't count anymore, I'm afraid. Fnatic starting off the Baron. OMG nowhere near it. This is a Fnatic Baron. 62 minutes in. 61 and a quarter, if we're being really accurate. Goes over to Fnatic. They're still 10k gold behind, but that goes to the
That's huge for Fnatic going.
Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to keep everything they can at the most efficient. They don't have much getting off Yellow Star there. The inhibitor will go down. The calling used for the breathing room.
Or OMG. He's received quite a bit of criticism as well in this role. He has to land the hook to get them going. They're going to lose that second inhibitor. Fnatic, I'm sure here, are going to be going for inhibitor number 3 and try and pressure OMG right onto that open next.
I'm surprised Fnatic is still pushing through this area. I'd expect them to loop all the way around the outside and just go for inhibitor number 3. They still have 2 minutes left on this Baron buff, and based on, you don't need it, Reckless, you have 2,000 gold in your inventory and your max items with double elixir. A total waste of time.
Oh, that has gone out in the base there with the cocoon. The stun comes in and he flashes away, but he needs to heal pronto. Fnatic are onto that 3rd inhibitor.
That lock of the Iron Solari also keeping it with a bit of HP. We hear Ghostblade going off. That was coming in from Cool, but he's not really able to use anything off of it. Cyanide is seeing if he can get the edge over here with the Cocoon. The follow-up coming in from Peke possibly. Peke all elixired up, glowing like a star right now. Everybody is across the board, getting all the stats they can here at the end. And Baron buffing Fnatic with maybe what they need to pressure in for the last push here.
And for Fnatic, both the Guardian Angels have returned for them. This is the fight OMG has to take.
It's going to be Cool going in. Oh my god, he gets Reckless. He had no chance to use pretty much anything. And it didn't matter because they did get it on him. Soaz, Peke very hurt here. Leveling goes in, gets the hit up. He's stunned, but he jumps again. Tries to go for Peke. They've lost now Soaz and Reckless. How will OMG move off of this? Because they still have to guard their base.
We said that OMG needed to put up a fight before inhibitors all go down. And at the very worst case, they'd have to do it before that 3rd inhibitor. San is a god.
And he's getting the kill as well. That gives him the rampage. And if he can stop Peke from recalling, the last man left alive here for Fnatic,
I don't know.
can push. I mean,
They're going to try. They
look
have
at this
long
board
death timers,
timers.
right? They're using going to hold off one wave of super minions. He can teleport in 3 to 4 people if Sand comes over from that bottom lane and pushes against Pekka in the next 20 seconds.
You can see Soaz hands on head, reckless. A possible 15-second savior to come in here and help Peke out. No Guardian Angel
The minions
for
are
Reckless.
right there.
Peke's is up. They are
They're gonna
pushing
win.
in for the
They're gonna
final
win
one.
right here.
It took 65 minutes to get onto the Nexus turrets. Both OMG's Nexus turrets are down, but somehow still persevering. Cool, eats a shot, he goes down. That was an execution, but it doesn't matter. The time is still 70 seconds, and somehow Peke, by himself, staves off an entire team.
And again this game, do you think it's going to be over? There's Soaz, it's not Cassidy, but it's Rumble.
Oh my
TP
God.
to the top. He's going to go for the Nexus here as well. Soaz trying to be the hero. The recall's coming in, but Soaz is on it. One goes back, the rest come in.
He's not going to get it.
Equalizer down. I don't think he's got the damage here, but the super minions are coming in. I say he's not got the damage, but the Nexus, he's down to half HP. He's already used his flash, and he will end up falling down.
Yeah, but they're playing the stop the recall game, and Reckless is on the heels
They
right
stopped
now.
the recalls.
Living artillery, he's gonna stop Sign, he has to. One of the big damage dealers, Going's gonna make it in. Peke's there. Here comes Cyanide as well on the end. They're focused on the Guardian Angel Lasagnas. Can Cyanide slip in as the spike
Oh
runs
my
this one?
God.
Will they be able to get it? Peke up from the Guardian Angel. A few more hits. Will this really happen?
they didn't get it.
Oh my God, they saved the Nexus. It's Yellowstar trying to get in. Inhibitors are spawning left and right. The top one has still come up, but OMG also stopped their Nexus from going down.
I've never seen a professional game this close down the stretch. Everyone is expecting it's Fnatic. They're going to finish it.
Look at
Not
Soaz
today.
as well.
Oh,
So close for Fnatic. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that we're actually witnessing this one. We said that this game was going to be close and it was do or die for both teams. But I did not expect it to be going like this.
In position for an inhibitor, I don't think they can. OMG, one hit away from defeat, may actually have the upper hand again.
Well, the Baron is going to go to OMG. Fnatic too slow to either push that mid lane through or to get over and challenge for the Baron. And now it's Fnatic who may just well be on the back foot.
Being so close, not to mention the emotional toll it is to not actually win after that ridiculous teleport play and Nexus attempt.
They say often, oh, Dada getting stunned up.
There it is.
Are they going to dump onto Yellowstar taking a lot back? But Dada is down. Reckless gets the kill. But here comes the dive onto Reckless. But he gets away thanks to the use of that Quicksilver Sash. Cyanide going to get his GA pop. Can they follow up from this one? He's going to flash away. Actually will escape. But that bottom in him's going down.
Reckless flashed away when he put the Bio Arcane Barrage on. That's when he's doing the long range damage. He has not been able to hit auto attacks in this fight. San over the wall with his flash, is able to get out. Summoners down across the board on both sides. Cool has his up. He could still try for initiation here along with Going and Loveling. Their flashes are up for big aggression.
You can really see. Trying to use this one death timer of Dada to end it, but OMG isn't going to let it happen.
Oh, the flag from Going. They're going for Reckless. That knocks down. Shut down here by Loveling. Who's the next target? Soaz is in between them, but they're going for Yellowstar. Second man down. Make that third and fourth. Peke will fall. It's an ace for OMG, and that's going to be the game.
71 minutes in, OMG pulls yet another trigger, and Going, the man of the hour and 10 minutes at this point. 500 CS, 5-0-15, finds the fight. The only way OMG gets fights, and he does it again. Last Nexus turret, game.
Great pressure. OMG's Guardian Angels up, going head first in that fight to the down Guardian Angels on the side of Fnatic. They sit on those death spawns as their Nexus goes down, and OMG picks up the win over Fnatic.
I'm a little speechless after that game. The emotional toll that these teams just underwent is something else. Because not only was this the closest competitive match I have ever seen with a Nexus going to one hit and not falling, and probably about 10 inhibitors dying and respawning throughout the game.
Turrets down forever.
But also, the fact that these guys were both 1 and 2 in the group of death, and a loss would most likely mean they don't make it out of groups.
Yeah, right.
A win puts them at 2 and 2, and they are just as alive as anyone to make it into the quarterfinals. Yeah, Peke's face says it all.
They know what this means. Trying to stave off the play they brought to the playoffs, a bit shaky. We're not able to find their footing here on the international stage just yet. They still have more games to go, but it is going to be a hard fought run for them from here on out.
I just don't really know what to add at this point. One auto attack away from winning the game. Look at Reckless.
How many times?
Absolutely crushed by that.
How many times is Fnatic going to watch that VOD over and over again to think if they did one slight thing better, they'd be 2-2 in the group?
And that's the pressure. This is the reality of professional League of Legends.
So true.
So much pressure on these players to come so close to winning the game, yet somehow so far as well, getting aced and OMG pushing them back. That game.
Hello and welcome to the 2014 World Championship pregame show, live from Seoul's Sangam World Cup Stadium. Over the past 4 weeks, 16 teams have battled it out for a spot here on this incredible world stage. We've seen pentas, we've seen upsets, and we've even seen a few immortal Nexus battles. But now, only 2 teams stand tall, Starhorn Royal Club and Samsung White. It's been a long road to the Summoners Cup, and we're about to take the final steps. So lock it down, because the 2014 World Championship pregame show starts right now.
就先举起奖杯就行了，其他别有什么要求。질 것 같진 않아요, 절대로.
Finally in Korea here.
What's about to happen is anyone
to party. At number 5, it is Starhorn Royal Club shoving OMG
really
out of their base.
Uzi up in 3 seconds. Uzi could go in deep. The flash goes down. The shockwave. Gunner towards him. OMG just scattering like the wind. And Starhorn Royal Club, they're pinging on the Nexus. Base to base.
At number 4, it's Insect tower diving for a double kill.
But in comes Insect. He's level 6. He's going to go for it.
double warded. Yeah, they're going to see him coming in, but it might not even be enough. Here comes the surprise under the tower. They're going to take Sat. Can they get close? Insect tanking up the turret. Gets himself the double.
The tower dive from Insect. Oh, gets double kills. And they're able to leave as well.
Coming in at number 3, features Pawn stealing a dragon while picking himself up a double kill.
Are they going to be able to get
danger.
in? Dade's big.
This is real danger.
Dade is big.
That's a kill.
That was just not good. The quick hit over. Acorn goes down. Dragon goes to Pawn. Pawn gets another one. What in the world is happening right now?
Really poor Dragon aggro swapping. Spirit didn't want to get low because he knew he had to smite, and no one else was in there to take the dragon for him.
Boom. And we have carnage to start off game 2.
And at number 2, it's Starhorn Royal Club steamrolling a tower and netting 3 kills.
Bold style shows to OMG that they are willing to call bluffs, and here goes Insect!
There ain't no party like the Royal Club party as they dive in the top of him. Insect will use the Zonias, and that right there is 2 men down, 3 men down. The tree gets himself 2, and they're going to take down this tower.
Starhorn will commit to a fight, and by God does it pay off. Insect party's hard, man. These guys just pull the trigger.
and the #1 play has Dandy's Ringar going on the hunt and taking the hit of Spirit's Kha'Zix.
For the Idle Duran, we were saying it had to happen, but it's an all-in. You have to get out. Espero with a nice jump to the back. He could have that reset to get out, but the man is quite low. Dandy's trying to get the fight on. Has Fizz into the brush. Now into the base. Dade goes down. Mata's going to pick up doubles there.
What?
Tries to throw a tournament soil. He cuts him down out of the air, peeling his wings right off.
Let's see that again. He gets his 5th point in Ferocity with the bullet, heals as he jumps on top of him, and then finishes him with the Q. He had that plan.
10 seconds left on Baron. If they overcommit here, Uzi comes up in 9 seconds. World Cup can still win the game.
打拢，打拢，打拢，打拢，打拢，打拢。
啊？
打拢，打拢，打拢。
下了，下了，下了。
哦，下了。
有加血的，有加血的。
OK， go go go。
老鼠出来了，
中标了，他辅助。
OMG just scattering like the wind! And Starhorn Roka, they're pinging on the Nexus! They're going, look at Uzi! He's already going there!
The rat running up the mid lane here! Yes, yes, yes.
Go, 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 go,
go, go, go, go, go, go, go!
一波了，
偷就回了个树人。
走你，我们回去。
没就一个 GT 啊。
买了。
为什么总是想上？
我一，他们回不来。
Oh, he did call the boat! The sapling landed! It stopped the recourse! And Starhorn Royal Club being back behind the whole game have come back with a brilliant couple of team fights! What a turnaround! Intech with the Crow Storm, absolutely pivotal!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
差一点。
哇！
Fnatic going to win the Season 1 championship if they can hold on. This Nexus will go down. Congratulations to Fnatic.
Broken footsteps on the floor.
Brazilian high train, X-Men Telecom, G1. Telecom are just rolling through. This could be a 20-minute game for SK Telecom. They will be the Season 3 World Champions.
But my hope will never die.
Q going hard.
Triple kill, goes in towards Darker, gets the corner. Shut down here by Lovely. Who's the next target?
And it cost him his life. Pentakill for him.
Triple kill for Uzi.
It's going to be a 3-0 lead sweep. OMG have done it.
This might be it right now.
Samsung White finally defeats Samsung.
Starhorn Royal Club take down OMG to move to the World Championship Finals.
여러분 다시 한번 소원상과 함께 세 명의 스타들에게 축하와 감사의 박수를 부탁드립니다.
肯定会期待决赛，毕竟就能拿一个冠军是所有就选手的梦想嘛。
우승 이제 코앞에 우승이 있으니까 그냥 좀 재밌을 것 같아요. 그냥 재밌는 경기 보여드리고 싶어요.
我觉得我们队伍5个人都需要表现得很好才可以赢。如果真的要说一个特别的话，应该是我们的上单吧，因为我们在之前的训练赛中跟他们打，他们都特别针对上单，然后就会把我们上单前期就把它压制得很惨。
要想打败3星白的话，我觉得我们要去拿一些就没出现过的英雄吧，去打。
후반에 저희가 만약에 좀 변수 있는 픽만 안 준다면은 저희가 운영하는 대로 게임을 이끌어갈 것 같습니다.
It's Starhorn Royal Club. That's going to be playing in the top lane. It is Cola. In the jungle, we have Insect. Their mid laner, Korn. At 80 carry, none other than Uzi. And coming in as support is Zero.
And of course their opponents on the red side for this one, representing Korea, is Samsung White. An absolute formidable team so far in Worlds. We'll see what they can bring here. They are of course in the top lane with Looper, who's done so amazingly well so far these Worlds. Dandy in the jungle, we've heard how amazing he is, his impact, and of course Pawn in the middle with Dandy's jacket today. We'll find out later. Their AD carrying him, and of course Mata on support. He's been a huge deal for this team this Worlds.
And Samsung White is a team that has just come together. Yeah, in all actuality, the picks that Starhorn Royal Club have here are actually quite good picks for them. They're all champions that they have seen a lot of success on. Uzi played that Tristan game 5 of the quarterfinals to really secure the victory. You know, they have a good late game core there. They're really just going to have to worry about the early game onslaught that Samsung White has been able to bring on their opponents and keeping up.
Can Royal Club do that? We'll find out.
We will find out. The teams are loading in, and the first World Championship game is about to go live. Who do you think will win? Start sharing your predictions on Twitter by sending either hashtag SHRWin or SSWWin to @LOL Esports, and we'll check in throughout the series to see where the fan vote stands. I'm sure it's going to be going back and forth, but Starhorn, they got a pretty good chunk of it. There are believers, but the stats, they almost say different.
So here we go then into game number 1 of the 2014 World Championship Final. Starhorn Royal Club on the blue side taking on Samsung White on the red for this first game. What is going to happen? We talk about level 1. White have done really well at level 1 before.
And the biggest thing to take away from Samsung White's level 1 is how quickly they can draw conclusions off the smallest of hints. If they see a defensive ward early in the top lane, they generally think the team's going for standard lanes. If it's a more offensive ward, they're expecting a lane swap. Here, they have a ward to prone for the invade, and now we need to see how White reacts. They've had some incredibly effective level 1s. 3-buffing multiple people, taking 3 buffs at level 1, but they've also had a few minor hiccups because they do get so aggressive. But they absolutely have the upper hand here because they have absolute vision on Royal Club in the jungle.
A pincer to be had right now. 2 wards, or at least a ward laid down. One's in mid. They see that Pawn could start closing up, and they're going to start coming around. This would be the exit path here for Royal Club. They're going to try to hit up for Pawn. They said, where did he go?
Oh my god.
Rush vision with the ball. Command move there. Uzi takes that jump first. Rocket jump is going to be down. Pawn goes in. He gets knocked up. That's the room prison to him. Zero's the first one. Zero's ignited. And that goes to Dandy to start off a lot of jungle aggression in the game. Royal Club's not done yet. Expect the unexpected. 1 down. They still want to go for this fight. Pawn fires a shock blast without the gate over the wall. And they're going to disengage with first blood already. 1 minute 20 in.
It almost looks like
advantage there. They get full vision control.
That's the biggest thing there, Joe. Because they recalled first and initiated the swap, they get the vision, and there's a dive.
The dive is straight onto the corner. The opponent tanked up the turret. 1 more hit will come in, but he survives that one. And again, Dandy coming around the side, but it was basically a one-on-one.
One thing that Royal Club is probably pretty happy about is Uzi has not been attacked. surprisingly, the focus has been on the mid lane of Royal Club, and now the top lane. The solo lanes are actually what White has decided to target. Cola is in a whole heap of trouble.
That's going to be a big hit.
Oh, this is really bad. Pawn's come up from the mid lane as well. There was the teleport coming in. Corn, he may just be going down on this one. Who's tanking up the turret? It was Pawn. He flashes away, and he gets out of range just in time. 3 men low. He may well do soon. Blade of the Ruin King is done for him, and that's traditionally when he's really got involved as Uzi actually using his ultimate. There is a Blade of the Ruin King used from him. Gonna try and get in there. Zero will have to bring the Monsoon down. It's all gonna be about the hook from
place on the map that White had an attack. Now Royal Club trying to turn that into a larger strength. Flash away, they hook him in.
Could be Imp getting a kill here. That Blade of the Ruin King is down, so they don't have too much more catch potential, but they do have Pawn coming down. What a shot!
There he
is from Pawn. Here comes the next two, Dandy and Looper. That wasn't even a teleport coming in from Looper. It's still up. That was just him walking on down. The timing from White has been too, but it would definitely help here. Zero staying with the team though right now. They will have to protect Uzi if he is going to be the one to start getting the carry. Static shift to start so they can stop some of these waves from crashing into their turrets. We know White for their impeccable wave control as well.
Wow, and there is another shot blast coming through the acceleration gate, and well, killing spree now for Pawn. Once again though, it's Imp that actually got that one started, coming in stealth, using that Blade of the Ruin King to get him going. And wow, just a bit of a destruction right now. Pawn absolutely on fire with Jace.
And what do you really do? This is something that Samsung White has been able to do against every team at the World Championship. Another dive!
Oh, there's the moving from Mata. Monsoon using the back. There's the kill coming down. First one of the game from Royal Club. But what will it cost them? Zero goes down. They trap in Cola as well. Only an Uzi and a Cord to survive it. And now they go back, say thank you for the turret as well. We'll run away. It was only Mata that went down.
As powerful as possible in very small corridors in the hopes of a brawl. But White isn't really letting them brawl. They're picking the fights when they want. That was a little crazy though.
Mata gets himself into a dangerous spot, but do they want to fight? Looper's already there, knocks Insect away, and he makes sure Uzi cannot return. That's the Buster shot onto Looper, and they've hardly taken any damage as they take over control now of the bottom jungle. We saw two of the I don't even remember the name now. Scrying Orbs, there it is, had to be up on the map. So they can get into the jungle right now, but
you don't have ward control.
They can't have ward control. Another hook from Mata. It's going to be everything that they need on Cola, who would hopefully carry the game on Rise, or it was going to be Korn coming out onto Ori. He also goes down, and Pawn is going to be the one to pick that one up, and the turret for the team. Double blue buffs on people running into the inhibitor.
Yeah, that bugs the chaos.
They're not done yet. They keep going on this one. Uzi almost getting caught up there, but they forced them off the inhibitor turret, which was the aim of this. 20 minutes into the game, the first inhibitor turret goes down. The first inhibitor will surely follow as well. Impact getting a little low, but I'm not sure that they're done with this one. Looper went aggressive onto Uzi. The inhibitor does finally go down. Pawn will finish that, and they walk away, taking almost more kills there, but they get the first inhib.
Playing confidently, but the calmness that they are showing. Look at Pawn. He's got this expressionless face at the moment in front of 40,000 people in this stadium, and they're doing whatever they want.
And it doesn't look like it's going to end in the bottom lane. They go right to the top on the other side for the flash of Cola, but that was the ult into the flag and drag out of Cataclysm to keep in range and keep the kills coming. We can see into the minds of Starhorn a little bit, whether he wanted to use it or not. In that last fight, Korn did not use his blue elixir. Just too much going on. Samsung White is not stopping. Pedal to the metal now. Baron at 22 minutes.
And what a game one display this has been from Samsung White. 12,000 gold, about to secure this Baron buff. A small participation award for World Club to maybe get that second turret, but honestly, 13-1 with the Baron buff. This game,
obviously, Pawn's the one you look at in his items and you say, well, he is just out of control. Black Cleaver, Muramana is done there. He's got a BF sword on top of his last Whisper. This is a Jace that blows you up. There is him catching Korn out. This could be inhibitor number 2.
14,000 gold lead is absolutely showing. We know White for the lowest games or lowest average time out of groups, highest KDA, and they're showing us how it happens right here. On to Uzi, Arcane Smash, not a chance to think about it. He goes down from the hands of Pawn. That one misses. Not much more damage coming out, but Korn still down. Uzi's got 30 seconds. Insect gets caught. There's the Cataclysm. There's the takedown as Dandy gets another one for himself at 5:09. The first Nexus turret in 24 minutes. The second one follows through, and we're already on to game 2. 24 and a half minutes in. The Nexus goes down. Samsung White take game 1.
And you have to wonder how Royal Club could come back from that. Because from minute 1, they were defeated. They were spotted in their initial level 1. They picked champions they were relatively comfortable with, but definitely took a lot longer to turn on. Their strongest player, Uzi, was given freedom in the early game, and they were still absolutely destroyed. So White prepared so well for this, executed nearly flawlessly, and they're 2 games from the championship.
And that's one of the things that I like coming in here. You said comfort picks pretty much all around. Royal Club did get those comfort picks. Colo wanted Rise. That's what we were thinking at least, right? Always played better on it than his Aurelia. You have Insect on Kha'Zix, Korn on his Orianna.
Okay pick because the 2 jungle bands, but it's honestly still pretty good.
And then Uzi reverting back to the Tristana. You don't get a late game chance against White.
No, and that's the problem I think with going with that kind of comp. That yes, full on comfort picks across the board in a way.
First time here. It's going to be quite interesting.
And you can't let Dandy get started as well as he did in the last game, in game number 2, because Rengar is going to be even more of a terror coming into this game if that happens for him. You know, in that last game, didn't pick up all that many kills. He was more of an assisting AD carry, but he got so many started that Pawn just sniped off for the kills.
It was an absolutely exquisite performance by Samsung White. Dandy had the first 3 kills of the game and then assisted on the next kill.
Tell us who you think will come out ahead. Use the hashtag SSWWin. Korn getting through safe and not just getting dove over and over in that top lane to stop Undo.
Well, we're going to find out. We're into game number 2. Samsung White 1-0 up here over Starhorn Royal Club. Could this be World Championship point for them? Still a little way to go, but you have to feel that road is longer for Starhorn Royal Club and probably has a lot more twisty bends in it as well, because this one going to be very hard to turn around, but let's see what they can do. This time, taking away that Jace from Pawn might be a big
Always, Samsung White is kind of 1 step ahead because Dandy is happily just farming the jungle. There's that bottom lane aggression though.
Played a Mata, but the hook went to Imp. Is that the death sentence they need to start it? Mata's able to kind of stave this off. Imp taking some damage, but they will be safe throughout this lane so far. Uzi seconds later, and it would have been a great gank towards the bottom lane, but you can see that White is already trying to take an advantage here. Taking advantage of that exhaust being down, as we said, and the ability to keep the aggression going up. Imp's out of mana. He's forced back on this one. And we saw maybe the first kill. Heal is used on that. The exhaust is still held for any kind of engagement after this, but great aggression from Royal.
That would have fallen in Royal Club's favor. So the way this started was Insect preempting Dandy. That almost never happens. Dandy was forced to jump on Insect. Teleports coming about the same time. The only thing that White had as an advantage in this fight was the fact that Pawn rolled down faster than Jace did. It is absolute chaos, which honestly is not good for Samsung White. This is the game that Royal Club lives for. They want brawls like this because given enough iteration and enough times of these fights, they will come out on top. It didn't happen this time, but it was close. They didn't actually lose much in this fight, save for a 5-for-4. Getting 4 kills at this point in the game is great for Royal Club.
Oh, Dandy's trying to get in there for the heal, but not quite getting close enough. And look at this after that mess. It's Royal Club that will actually be moving first of all towards the Dragon Pit, will take it and give themselves a lead, a slim lead, but a lead nonetheless.
Fast once he throws that ultimate on, but Looper sitting on that Haunting Guys along with the Sork Boots. Pawn wants to get in with that ultimate once again. Those very low-timed ultis. Cola already throws it off. He's just looking for the speed now as he's full health. Hit the turret, guys. You're taking a lot of damage. Pawn may actually go down in this. Flashes back as Looper does take to the turret. Throws down the equalizer for the slow. Cola's going to pick up a kill. They do take down Korn as he comes in a little late. And that was an ill-advised fight to continue with for Royal Club.
Dandy's timing was
Haunting Guys got his sorcerer shoes, and now him and Mata are going to look for something down the bottom. Can they catch one out? Howling Gale kill will land onto Zero, but Uzi and Zero turn this one around. Exhaust has been exchanged. He's put the exhaust onto the support, and Imp's going to try and clean up from this one. Zero will surely fall. Uzi should be able to get away, but it's a kill for him.
What an ult by Mata right there to completely split Imp and Uzi away. They tried to get a little bit aggressive, but Mata was waiting with the exhaust and the Monsoon. It was not cancelled. He got everything out. Dandy, though, goes a little far. Let's see what happens.
That's the Storm Shield coming in from Mata. They walked right over a pink ward. They thought they had time. They saw it. They just wanted the aggression. They wanted to deny buffs. They may actually come up with it on this one, knowing they're clearing out one pick here. They're biding their time, but they don't know Imp is right there, sneakily coming out. Dandy enters the brush to get himself the jump, and Imp's gonna finalize the kill on Pawn, who just came back from base.
Clear out there from Mata. Nope, they're diving on Korn in the mid lane, and he's, I'm afraid, dead from that. There is Insect, though. What can he do? Surely we'll be able to finish off Pawn. He's actually just left the invisibility. Whoa, they go down! Mata comes in, Howling Gale into a Monsoon to knock him back, give the heal, and somehow they get 2 kills, and Pawn should have
finished the kill. Mata may always be waiting in the wings. He stops him right there with the shield, allows the damage to turn around.
Imp taking a little too much here. He will go down. Mata can't get to every lane that fast, even with mobility boots on Janna. He is playing pretty godlike with those ultimates, but you still have to fend for yourself, and Imp cannot in that situation. Mata still looking to get some wards out. See this one more time in the mid lane.
Yeah.
Instant shadow assault from Pawn, and the invisibility from Dandy as well.
He flashes in to get the root when Korn was exposed because the minion wave was getting there. He didn't want that to block. But Pawn unfortunately took Turd Aggro, which wasn't the plan, which is why that went bad. But with Red Buff and a Lizard Elder, Insect thought for sure Pawn was going to go out.
Wow.
But Mata uses his flash to get just into range. What a save. However, Royal Club knows that Twitch is dead. That timely kill was really bad for White. However, here comes the Rumble. Teleport with Leandry's in just the right spot. This is dangerous.
Dragon down to half. Looper coming around the side. He'll force Uzi first out. There is Pawn as well. Can they finish him off? The burn is not enough.
Oh my gosh!
Equalizer comes down. Looper unstoppable. They've killed off Insect there at the back, and it's not over yet. They will hook in Mata, but Pawn is still there. Here comes Dandy, leaping into the back. But can they lock down? Now Looper joining in from the side. He's going under the tower, and he manages to dominate, taking out Korn as well. Amazing, they get in the tower on top.
It just goes from bad to worse for Starhorn Royal Club. Amongst all of that, Dandy stole the investment into the Dragon, then they stole it away, and now it's just ugly.
This is where they keep pressuring forward. It's going to be the bleed, but it will not take down Uzi, but that means they lose more pressure.
By Looper's Rumble, and Dandy doesn't even care about that word. This is a little bit much to try and get down.
Looking to take a bite out of Cola right here. He doesn't have much to run on, except for that equalizer. He has to turn tide. Insect's going to put himself in the fight here, but I don't know if he can handle this 2v2. Uzi and Zero coming up on the outside. Insect's got the burn on. It looks like he'll stay alive from that one. Pawn comes in with the exhaust on him, but they're going to be able to at least finalize 1 kill here. That's going on to Zero. 2 bleeding and blinking red on Cola and Insect, so they're not able to rebuttal the fight. Once again, the entire team is now available to do that. Baron Buff circling around them for another 3 minutes. Uzi in the top lane. He lays down a bit of fire on the ground, but he's going to have to go over the equalizer flame to get there, taking too much damage. Imp finalizes that one. They're going to pressure the top lane. The wave actually quite far away, so they're going to go back into
the level difference at this stage is just absolutely massive. I mean, all levels between the 2 mid lanes there. You see Uzi having to fly away. He's 2 levels behind that of him. Top lane, there's a couple of levels difference, and White are going to walk in there. They're probably going to dive. It's Insect that'll be the first target. Equalizer goes down. Cola's already at half, but they want the squishies first. Zero's going down. Cola, he's still in the mix, but will he get away from it? There is him going mad at the back. He will get another one, and that's 4 men down just like that.
And right now, Samsung White is trying to make this the fastest World Final average game time in history. They are well on pace to do that. They should end the game on this push because nobody died, and 4 members are down for Royal Club.
Staying true to the sub 30-minute games on this one. Cola doing what he can, but as Freak says, he falls flat in that situation, and it's going to be the second Nexus turret going down. They're looking to make this one a 27-minute victory with this say, wait a minute, we're low. There could be resets coming in for Insect. We have to reset and play this safe.
Well, Insect did enough there to actually back off, did he? He's going to come in, Pawn flashes over as well, and they pick up another kill, and we'll just back off.
They demolished them in 3 games. One of the most one-sided best-of-5s in League of Legends history. against a team that was supposed to take them down, the #1 seed from Korea, it makes sense that they are dominating Starhorn Royal Club as well on the biggest stage ever for League of Legends. It's almost like a tribute to Samsung White right now. They are so good.
A tribute that they have written and they're playing right now. 40 seconds on the Baron. Don't even know if they're going to need to go back for this one. And it looks like the final push may be had here. Kills going on to Royal Club. It could be Uzi going down. He's forced to use Summoner Heal. One last shot and the Venom takes him down. Insect falls just as fast right after Uzi. That's 4 instant kills. Cola only living because he has the HP to do so. And the Nexus, having less than him, is going to go down quite fast. They keep it under 30 minutes. The final hits call it 29-12 on the clock. Game 2 to White. Game point for the 2014 World Championship.
And really, World Championship point is upcoming. 3 more games for Samsung White. They just have to win one of them. And it doesn't seem like they are too worried about that next one. However, we've seen so many best of 5s in the past, you can never call it over after 2 matches. However, both these matches are sub 30 minutes, and this time they actually looked a little bit challenged for the first 12 minutes by Starhorn Royal Club, but after that, it's like they flipped a switch and turned it on.
Yeah, and if you look, I mean, the scoreboard at the end telling a big tail there. You can see the laugh on Uzi's face, and I think a lot of teams have maybe felt this one kind of helplessness.
Whoa, Royal Club is put together. That is ridiculous. What just happened?
Well, they locked in Rammus, Jack, is what happened. Funnily enough, not the first time that we've seen Rammus.
It's true. Second time at Worlds. I thought it was going to be Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is the pick you always see in these Maokai Braum compositions because it helps control the front line so well.
With last 2 World Championships here, will he bust it out in the final? He will do. Singed locked in.
We do know he made a name for himself on Teleport. That was on Singed, and we're going to see some good play coming in.
And it is Looper's specific counterpick to Maokai. Yes, it is one of his favorite champions, but if we just think about the way the Maokai actually needs his opponents to cast spells so he can charge his passive heal in lane, Singed just runs around at the poison trail. He's not casting anything there. Maybe if he flips you, you get some stacks on your passive. It is a really, really good matchup for Looper if he's against Maokai. However, it's a little strange because they do have a Twitch. They may not necessarily want to match that up in a laning phase. Rammus is that wild card that we've been wanting them to throw in.
That's right. As the teams prepare to storm the Rift, let us know who you will be thinking is victorious. Tweet hashtag SHRWin or SSWWin to @LOLesports. And again, we'll tally up your votes in the game. You can see them along the way. We'll do it more than once, so keep voting on Twitter, and we'll see what you guys think. The crowd has been cheering back and forth here. Good play from Royal Club is also being commended by the crowd. They just love a good game. Right now, that's been going to White. We are into Game 3. As we started off, we've seen some tricky things every single time. Very early first bloods. Last game was a bit slower, but still, Samsung White got what they wanted and didn't really let a turret go down practically the whole time.
And you've got to feel that something similar is always a possibility the way this has gone. But Royal Club, we wanted something a little bit different. Rammus is certainly that bit different in the jungle. Insect really varying his picks so far in the World Championships. But is that the last time he brought out that Singed? And obviously was for quite a while. A big thing as Insect here. It's going to come rolling towards mid. There is the dodge. Here's the counter again. The TP coming down as well. Cancelled. They were already out of range.
I'm not liking Insect's Rammus thus far. One thing about jungle Rammus is I feel like he takes a huge amount of damage in the jungle when he's clearing. So if he doesn't go mobility boots early, he has to back. Never mind, gank mid.
Gonna go towards Korn. The fist will land. Have they got the damage to finish up? Half HP. There's the burst. They will get him. It's him that gets the first blood.
And it's that Twitch roam based on the back timings of Wiz, as we saw was nearly impossible because of Playful Trickster. Maybe he can counter gank here if he catches someone in turret aggro.
Well, Chum the Waters is going to miss, but Dandy's already there. The teleport comes in. Insect gets himself into this one, flashing over the Wraith wall. Pawn's going to go down. Dandy's going to go down. Looper's just running around for chaos, but he might go down as well. Trying to get the kill onto Korn before he gets out of this one, but he's holding his breath. Doesn't have enough. The Lantern gets Looper out. Here comes the Blaze of Fisher. Mata puts himself in front of the bullet and takes one for Looper. They're going to continue this fight a little bit as Imp comes in on this one. They're going to chase out Royal Club, but they don't have enough to continue. Farm up his second time for this pink ward here. He doesn't know what's around him. There's not enough early wards for White as usual, and this could be Looper going down. Now it's Korn getting the rotation first. Now it's Royal Club doing what they need to do. 13 minutes in, they're 3-1 with a 2 and a 2.4.
Biz can just playful trickster away from the Powerball, yet still, he's been able to pull off a few things. Cola goes in strong. Insect stopped on a minion.
Twisted advance, and the Vengeful Maelstrom is down, so they're mitigating a bit of that damage that Cola's taking. Looper comes in with his teleport. They try to turn this around. Dandy comes in to help take down. That's going to be Cola. He gets shut down gold there. Pawn's not done in the mid lane either. Oh, beautiful flash. Pawn through the turret. He's going to go down. Nobody gets that blue buff, but beautiful play by Korn to make it a 1.
Let's check this out one more time. The mid lane fight. Obviously, he lands the Shark. At this point, Korn is just trying to get into his turret as quickly as possible. And it's a long extended fight. He's trying to corner him down because he's built a fair amount of items, but he trades a little bit too hard. This is the point here. Pawn thought he was going up. However, with this slight lead, they don't want to give up a dragon. Fight in the brush.
Surprise from Uzi, or rather Imp, and Uzi is not surprised whatsoever. The Buster shot back. Yeah, surprise for Uzi indeed.
But he's trying to buy as much time as possible in the side lane. This could be the fight that turns it back into White's favor if they get the dragon and win a fight, or the game that loses them the game.
Teleport coming down. It is going to be White that managed to get himself the dragon. Dandy going to put down the Cataclysm at the back, but it's going to cost him his life. It will give Uzi the reset to jump over the top. Next target will be Pawn. He will fall here. Currently a 2-for-1, but that will be quickly made 3 as Looper falls as well. And Royal
they want them all.
coming up for the kills, and they're not done.
It's going to be Mata with the hook though. Korn's the first one in. Imp very low on mana, but auto attacks, they don't cost mana. They're going to keep going for the kills. Cole is just on the chase with 0. One's blasted back. What a buster shot. Imp is now in the fray. He thought he was safe. Cannot grab the lantern. Mata's left as Dandy come back alive, but he's the only one to walk away from the fight. Looks like Lucifer's going to stay in farm right now. Korn trying to take body flashes there from the Waters. Once again, it's only going to be so much that you can get away with playful trickster and a flash. They find the fish, they cut it up and serve him up. 9-6, 23 minutes in as they start to set up for Dragon.
Pretty beneficial for him in this game, but honestly, it's about Korn staying safe. Imp, it's a little dangerous for him to open up. He actually opened up as if he had backup. Korn decided not to turn.
He realizes the magic resistance has been built, not the armor so far here for Korn.
Pings as well, saying don't go in there, we've got no vision, don't get caught out at this stage. Pawn here actually going to dive towards Zero. Have they got the damage to kill him off? The fish is already in. There's the ultimate of Pawn. Going to go low. Last second, Sonya's. Oh, here comes the cleanup team. He's my God! The flash over. Uzi will get it. He's going to go towards him. Double kill down for Uzi. Can he get any more? It's Looper. That's the next focus. And that one will fall over to Cola. 4 men down. They're going Baron.
The only person who can stop them from this Baron is the Prince of Thieves, Dandy, the one person not to fall in this fight. Uzi wants to shut him down, though. He's searching for him.
Uzi's on the other side now. He knows he has the range to get over the Baron wall with his shots. They find the concussive blow. Dandy's going to be out. They need the damage on the Baron. It's half health, and everybody's looking pretty hurt here. Cole is huge. He's going to want to stay in the front. He's going to stay in the front. Actually, he's going back and forth. Zero getting very low. Uzi almost finding Dandy just over the wall. Baron to Royal Club at 30 minutes on the
World Finals. I've also seen him go Mercurial Scimitar before Lifesteal in a lot of situations before. That wouldn't be too ill-advised either. But with Baron on 5 people, this push is rather relentless. And remember, very limited wave clear here for Samsung White. I don't know if they can stop this. They almost have to fight right now if they want a chance. But the team fighting from Royal Club is so powerful that they're scared to fight him.
And it looks like Royal Club wants in. The Baron gives them the key to open the door on Samsung White's base.
Project's way up that bottom lane and have a go. They're just forgetting that. They say, you know what, guys, it's taking too long time. Let's just go in there. They're going to take that inner turret. Not sure they can kill him.
I don't think either guy can kill either guy, that's for sure. Corn's just trying to dissuade the split push. And remember, because they have the double teleport, he can also arrive if they decide to push this down. They still have Baron. The last one couldn't be stopped. And now they have 5 strong. This is inhibitor number 2, unless White tries a desperation fight, which they would lose.
That's the teleport on the mid lane. Corn coming in to offer more assistance here. It's going to be that back coming in from Looper. He can just come out of base, but it's all too late. The second inhibitor falls
assassination playstyle that you would see from the Twitch and the Fizz in this matchup. And they have dealt with Looper's Sin very well. You don't see the top lane much, but Cola never let him in between his turret, which is very hard to do. And now they're looking for inhibitor number 3.
Gonna be hard to hold out here. They've cleared the waves to the halfway point on both middle and bottom lane. The inhibitors went down on earlier. We'll see if Royal Club say, you know what, guys, let's just tank this one up. They're gonna wait, I think, though, for those super minions to come in, and so that someone from Samsung White has to leave that third and final inhibitor turret, play the map at this point. Actually, Uzi and Pawn just going head-to-head. It's Pawn that comes off a lot worse in that scenario. They're going to dive in here for the fight.
And that's going to be Cataclysm down on Cola, but he's already mitigating the damage with Vengeful Maelstrom. Uzi's in the back. Can he get in? Imp's already down. It's 50 seconds on these death timers. They're going over now. Can they take down Corn? Yes, they do. It's also Zero that falls. They've taken off a little more than they can chew on this one. And under the turret was just a bit too strong for Royal Club. They're going to get hit up once more. They're going to get aced. It might take a while for Cola here. They're going to walk it out. And it looks like it's saving the Nexus turrets actually as well for White.
There's 2 inhibitors down. All Royal Club had to do there was not fight and wait for Samsung White to not be there. But Samsung White found the team fight at the only moment of vulnerability right there by Royal Club. You almost never see a team defend when down 2 inhibitors. And that's what Royal Club was banking on with that push. But White found the most minuscule of windows for a victorious.
Charged up, and Royal Club wants back in immediately. Baron's up in 3 seconds. They want these inhibitors down. They want more of a reason to get back to Baron, an easier reason to get back to Baron and keep the pressure onto White here.
Yeah, this is smart, but at the same time, it's a way of accelerating the game a little bit. They want to retake both of these inhibitors so the Baron control is easier. That means that Samsung White wants to find the fight right now. This is their window.
Inhibitor is going to be going down. Pawn waiting off to the side. Dandy coming in close. Uzi going to go for it. He's trying to get caught at the back. Uzi, though, is left alone on the backside. They need to keep him in check. Zero goes low. Insect at half HP. They still have Pawn dancing around in this one. That's 2 kills over to Samsung White. Uzi is fine. Uzi is still there. There is Uzi to get the double. Will jump away to stay alive. Can he get more? He's no mid. He's in the poison, but he's got the light. Oh, no! He does finally go down. But Looper will die as well. And that is the ace. Is that the game for Royal Club?
They have a 2 inhibitor advantage. 40-second death timers on Samsung White. It looks like this is going to game 4.
Corn and Cola still alive, doing what they can on these Nexus turrets. The next minion wave coming in. Royal Club can keep themselves alive in this series here with one more take. A siege wave coming in from the top. It's going to be closest 19 seconds. That's him. There's no chance that he's going to be up before that Nexus goes down. 38-18. They start on the Nexus, and Royal Club do the impossible. They take game 3 against White, and we're going to be going to game 4. The series is still alive.
And even though we are in Seoul, Korea, this series going later excites the crowd because we're seeing a series now. Samsung White had looked so invulnerable through the entire World Championship, but the smallest cracks have emerged in their armor. And Dandy, a look of mild concern right there. Honestly, they were on pace to be the most dominating team in World Championship history. That is gone now. Now they need to worry about just winning the World Championship, honestly, because that performance there from Starhawk Royal Club proved that they are fighters, and it also proved that they adapt and become more dangerous in every successive game.
And they've got 2 more to go if they want to shut down Samsung White, derail the train, because it's been a formidable train so far, and maybe do the unthinkable, pull off the underdog shot. careful of here is that you've got a Kassadin to jump away, you've got a Corki to Valkyrie away.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard for those man drops to be super successful, I think. It's going to be obviously all about placement, as it always is with them. I question whether Insect can land them successfully enough, even though they won that Pantheon game.
World champions, tweet hashtag SSWin, SSW win, or SHR win to @LOL Esports, and we'll see where the numbers stand shortly. Right now, the players stand very tall. Both teams after that, like you said, Joe, does it shake the confidence of Samsung White, or they come out even stronger? Right now, they stand on the rift, and the game 4 begins.
And honestly, Riv, it's back to basics. Let's see the level 1. He's going to have to wait a while if he wants that one to get set up.
Oh, we'll see whose farm mode matters more. Uzi going in pretty hard here with Zero. They could get the lockdown and concussive blows. Very nice. Winter's Bite only adding 3 on that one, with Uzi coming out strong on the end. The Braum really working out for Zero here. Good room prison, forced the flash. Wait a minute, Imp, the shot, one more, the ignite burns, and so does Imp. He goes down and across the map. Insect picks one up for himself with a flash engage. As you can see, it's down.
Through wards. Who will jump first? Insect, he's thinking about it. Here it comes.
Man drop down to the
pretty
bottom.
close.
They're going to dive in. It was the target here. They've exhausted Uzi. Insect on the back. They're trying to get him. But Zero's taking on the turret. He's going to go down as well. Insect low. Insect goes down. Now Uzi in trouble. There's the TP. Actually cancelled, but it's probably for the best. Uzi's going to go down. A shockwave will add to it. And they turn it around 3 for 1.
That was an amazing Howling Gale from Mata to completely win that fight.
And now they can take the dragon. That is Dandy, the god of counter ganking.
The pink ward as they come through as well. But will they sweep out the one ward that's actually giving Royal Club the vision? I don't think he meant to ward there. That was.
I feel like Royal Club has to back away from this one, but they teleport into contest. It is so dangerous, and he's cut off.
Not a canceled teleport. Looper puts himself right in the front. That Rod of Age is charging up, so he's pretty healthy, and he can take a good hit. What a shockwave from Pond. Gets the damage they want, controls the fight, and they walk towards the brush, where Dandy is even stronger, and the fight cleanly going in Samsung White's favor. The dragon is only going to be an afterthought here for White as they get it uncontested on the Royal Club Ace.
That may be the fight that decides the 2014 World Champion right there, because Samsung
waver those gold leads, but never to come back from such a big one. Imp now, you can see, putting the pressure on with Mata in the bottom lane, and they are just acting in full control. But here comes the Grand Skyfall.
Who are they going to go for? They're already out of range here. Map beating Uzi back as Looper will even join in there on the bottom side of the map. Will they keep pushing this one back? Pawn is causing problems for Korn in the middle lane, and now Dandy is starting to loop around.
Here he comes. He's in stealth.
There's the alert. They know he's there, but they don't know who he's on. He eats Uzi right away. Looper's going to be able to give a little bit. Dandy gets the heal, and he flashes out perfectly. Here comes Pawn from the side, and he's just dribbling around everybody. The ball movement is incredible. There's another one. He can dissonance as he walks over it, and he does so.
Control and a bunch of kills. Look at this. Dandy, Ghostblade with the ultimate. He's going to dive on it. Take a look at the damage. He's going to get Pawn the kill with the auto attack there right at the end. That leaves them with a 5 versus 4 with the bottom lane pushing up towards the inner turret. A free blue buff as well for Dandy.
And it's an extra 52 attack damage he gets when the Janus shield goes on him. It's creating so much more threat. They're just going to keep the pedal to the metal.
That's the shockwave, really giving them the ability to take the turret and then some. We see Cola running in from the side. Glacial Fisher across. It does hit Pawn. He's on the double buff Oriana though, so he can keep spitting out the damage, keep spitting out the AoE. Imp pushes Zero off to the side and takes him out pretty much by himself. You can only see a bit of assist coming from both the mid lane and the support. And Royal Club is looking for solace on their base 20 minutes in here as their inhibitor's about to go down.
Inhib is gone here. There's no way they can hold on to it. Looper, who's so strong. Zonya's done. Just dives towards the back of the turret, and everyone has to just get away from that.
They're going to wait for them to ward up more. That turret goes down, and they're going to be able to start splitting these lanes a bit once the super minions come in. Actually, Dandy just uses that as a front door to get in. There's the Ghostblade. They hop in. Oh, the Ghostblade into Shockwave, or rather Rengar jumping into the Shockwave out of invisibility, and that's going to be huge damage. This might even be enough for the next inhibitor. Kills coming in from Looper as he gets to the backside. As you said, chat, thriving in chaos. Looper doing just that. It's huge, and they may just try to win this one.
The death divers are so short.
They're short here, but they were actually pushing that super minion wave through, and Samsung White are on towards the Nexus turrets. Look at the damage that they have there. The first Nexus turret is going to fall. Only Lulu really there to stop them. The second Nexus turret fall. They're going to focus in on the Nexus itself, and Samsung White are the 2014 World Champions.
What a sight. Just what an extraordinary World Championship Samsung White has had. Dandy's Rengar was such an absolute terror in this final game. For Royal Club, they get their first single victory in a World Championship final, but it's not enough to take down the monsters that are Samsung White.
Absolute titans throughout the entire tournament. The team that drops only 2 games, well deserved to take the championship title here in 2014. And going over to pay respects to Royal Club now. Khan was given the jacket of Dade. He used it quite well throughout these matches, and the rest of the team synergizing just as well to bring out the victories through and through, pushing advantages to the next level and to the championship win.
They were the big favorites coming in. I don't think any of us expected them to come through and be so dominant though. Losing just 2 games, 1 in the quarterfinal, 1 here in the World Championship game. And that trophy right there belongs to Samsung White.
Yeah. If there was ever a doubt, they erased it.
The cup hoisted in front of the home crowd. Pleased with the victory, pleased with the games, and the games were absolutely amazing.
It's gotta feel good being considered the best team in Korea for so long, but never being able to actually win that championship. To come in game 4, 23 minutes and 5 seconds, the official time on that final game. So fast, so crisp, and so sudden the ending. They are the champions.
And here of all places as well, what a place to do it in a packed World Cup stadium here in Seoul. To win 3-1 here in the grand final after having such an amazing tournament. Completely.
Don't look down. Some on top of the world, I'm on top of this for a while now. I've been paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, gone there for a while, take you with me if I can. I've been dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world. Oh, 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 I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Waiting on this for a while now. I've been paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, gone there for a while, take you with me if I can. I've been dreaming of this as a child. Come on! I know it's hard when you're falling down. It's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up now. I know it's hard when you're falling down. And it's a long way up when you hit the ground. Get up now, get up now. So I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Waiting on it for a while now. I've been paying my dues to the earth. I've been waiting this time. Holding it for a while. Just take you with me if I can. I'm dreaming of this as a child. I'm on top of the world.
I can't tell you how happy we are to be here tonight. It's wonderful to be here. This is our first time ever in Korea. We love you. Thank you for having us. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? Don't hold back. Packing my bags and giving me time to erase it. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town. 'Cause after all, this city never sleeps tonight. It's time to begin, isn't it? I feel a little bit bigger than I admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am?
you understand? I'm never changing who I am. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Come on! Now don't you understand? I'm never changing who I am. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger than I'll admit. I'm just the same as I was. Don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? Thank you so much. We got one more song for you. Thank you for letting us into your wonderful, wonderful lives. We've had an incredible week here, and I promise you we'll be back time and time again. Huh. I'm waking up to action dust. I wipe my brow, but I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, injecting out all the big buzz. This isn't the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive. I raise my flag, got my clothes. Now it's a revolution, I suppose. Painted red, there's something rotting. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, injecting out all the prison buds. This isn't the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside.
gentlemen, it has been an incredible journey. We would like to extend a special thank you to the cities that have graciously hosted us throughout Worlds. Taipei, Singapore, Busan, and of course, Seoul. You guys have provided the setting for an amazing experience that will soon not be forgotten. And to all the fans who've turned up, made the trip, cheered, supported their teams like these diehards behind us, thank you. None of us would be here without you. None of it would be possible without the love, the support, and the passion that you guys show all year long. That concludes our coverage here from Seoul. Once again, a special thank you to all of our guest analysts on behalf of the casters and the rest of the live broadcast crew. Thank you guys for watching. Good night, GG, and we'll see you soon.
And thank you, Coach Chow.
Thank you.
A North American team into the quarterfinals. Can anyone stop Samsung White? A few more hits. Will this really happen? They save the Nexus, and that's gonna be the game. Kaboom! They flip the fuse, and I can't believe it, D-Man. What the hell just happened? The game is This is for Kaboom! This is for Kaboom! Yeah! Every hook, like I said, heat-seeking coming out of Mata. What can they ban? What can they do? TSM has to think about game 2 already. Go for the Nexus Cloud 9! They're up! They're coming! They're gonna dive in! The Nexus is alive! No! They're cleared it! Samsung Blue! They dive on it! Triple kill for Uzi! Royal Club doing the hard way! OMG have done it!
Enemies in game, but brothers outside of it.
Samsung White finally defeats Samsung Blue! Starhawk Royal Club move through to the 2014 World Championship Finals.
The teams are loading in, and the first World Championship game is about to go live. But they do have pockets. What a shot! It's amazing to see because it is nearly flawless.
It's fucked over! Uzi will get it! He's gonna go towards it! And Samsung White are the 2014 World Champions!
You're gonna have to help me with this one. Pate, thank you. In France, of course, they're looking pretty excited. Heading out, so that's a massive queue, actually. Well done, guys. Make sure you grab a baguette or two from the Cinemark Legacy Theater in Dallas, Texas. The team Dignitas Kid showed up to join in. Even got a little love there from TSM a moment or two. As you hear, waiting in line with their host, Sky Williams. What's up, Bear? I think it's his word. Catching some swag in between games. We hope all of you guys out there are enjoying these World Final games, no matter how or where you are watching them from.
This is really bad. Quotes come up from the mid lane as well. That's a key point from Nick. He may just be going down on this one.
That blade of the room thing is down, so they don't have too much more attack potential, but they do have pockets. What a shot! Here he comes from Paul. Here comes the next two, and they're doing whatever they want. And it doesn't look like it's going to end at the bottom lane. They go right to the top on the other side. Or the blast of Cobra, but that was the ult.